If you're not familiar with this one, and Jeff, I know you're not necessarily, we're talking about you, I don't have my checkbook up here, pulling out your checkbook, and here's the script. Jeff, you know write it down, folks. This will double your practice. I saved the best for the last. Luis, this is all you need to do. We'll take your wife on a roller coaster ride. You just meet people and you say, Ryan, you know, a lot of people need help with their health, but a lot of people are worried about the economy. To make it easier for you, Ryan, to make it easier for you to refer someone to us, or if you were out there, Luis, meeting someone, to make it easier for you to see if my wife can help you, I'd like to write you a check for $200. Pull out your checkbook. Say, I'm going to write you a check, Luis, for $200. Made out to my clinic, to my wife's clinic. If I give you this check, Luis, for $200 made out to my wife's clinic, would you either use it for yourself or give it to someone you know? Would you, Luis? Say yes. Good. Then you write him the check, Luis. Write this down. In the memo section, Jeff, you write, expires in 10 days. Make sure, Gloria, you put your phone number on the top. Now, Gloria, I have doubled at least 100 practices last year, and all they did was hand out checks. Gloria, I know you've been a patient here. You're doing a lot better. But there's a lot of people out there need help, and they're worried about the economy. So I'd like to write you a check today, Gloria, for $200. They know what a check is. It's real money. Nothing in the world works. Freddie, have you used these yet? Have you handed out checks? Freddie, come on. You hand out, I'll give you my word, you hand out 5 checks a week, you'll make an extra $100,000 a year. Am I right? 5 checks, at least one new one? So you make $2,000, $3,000 per patient, you hand out 5 checks in a week, you made an extra $100,000. I think I could get you to do this one, Freddie, rather than go stand out in a park with the wheel. But people love the wheel. Freddie, people love the wheel. But Freddie ain't going there. He's going to hire a lady to go there with the wheel. Checks. All right, now, using checks made out to your office is the most powerful new patient tool to get referrals that you have ever seen in your life. And Jeff, I'm not kidding. You hand out 5 checks a week, we'll double your practice. You say, economy is tough, people need help, I'd like to give you a check for $200. Now, Jeff, who do you make the check out to? Write the check to yourself. Don't write it out to them or you'll go broke. Mike, of all the things you heard this weekend, it's the easiest thing to do. I have clients who'll tell you they give out 5 checks, 4 new patients. The key to the checks that you may not be doing is this. Ask them this question. Who are you going to give it to? If I give you this check, Dale, for $200, is there someone you could give it to? Who? Your buddy. What's his name? Eric. What's his health problem? All right, now if you want to do this, you can order them from us. Chad was nice enough to bring me up the pack. But you can use a debt account, or you can use a live account. You're writing it to yourself. Unless they forge your signature, they're not going to be able to use it. All right, so you can do this on page 23 as a Community Appreciation Week. Please write this down. I know it's been a long day. If you give them this pamphlet with the check, you double your new ones. Because you see, when I go give this to a friend of mine, I go, you ought to use this check. They don't know anything. If I said to them, you ought to use this check, this pamphlet, it explains what they do. It's the primary script in a pamphlet. I put the primary script in a pamphlet. If they write it down, give them the check and the pamphlet. If they give it to a friend, a check and the pamphlet, you go way up. Because the friend reads the pamphlet and it says there are 3 causes of human disease, and you sign them all up.